as dúi 3 blwyddyn diach sia clubaichean agus tadhal. Ha Nicky Clark I ddash ag y club ffrandyranga eniam gahéine dosiach. Han cluicheadair-aghaidh codas a colach, tilleadh a ddash Na Doonhammers.
Obviously a long time away, but some great memories down here from the last time, and I knew there was a chance to come back. I was delighted to go and do that, and it's great to be here. I touch on again the memories from the last time was a big factor in us coming back, and the club's in a great position just now. Obviously pushing for playoffs to get back into the championship is the aim, is where we want to be. So so big games coming up to make sure we get that. Obviously winning the cup, the Ramsden's Cup at the time, and then obviously winning the league as well to get the club promoted was two of the ones that you remember most. But just throughout the whole season, it was just excellent from start to finish, to be honest. On a personal level, obviously the amount of goals that I scored, it was incredible. You'd obviously never dreamt of that. And then just the boys you were surrounded by, it was an amazing dressing room we had, and still in touch with some of the boys to this day. So honestly, great memories.
When he was released from Ross County, we made aware that we were interested, but I'm sure he had a lot of interest. But I think the pull of coming back to Queen of the South, I think he's getting a little bit older now, but he's still really fit, very good professional, possibly looking at his future as well with coaching, the potential for that. So we were delighted to get Nicky in.
We spoke to the manager a couple of times, and we just kind of both had the same ambitions to, as I said, to be where the club wants to get to, and that's my aim as well. I want to play as high as possible, so if there's a chance to get back into the championship, then I'm all for that. So that was an easy decision to make.
He's been excellent so far. We've managed to bleed him in games, give him a certain amount of minutes, take him off, and then he's played the last 2 games, done the most running in those games. He's still fit and hungry, so delighted to get him in. I'm sure his experience will help all of our younger players, because we do have a lot of the younger squad as well, and hopefully with a player like him coming in can help us over the line towards the end of the season.
Chatuke fata mis ron Nicky in mis na tilleadh is nish unja na cluicheadair a síneas an chomer jésachi. Is a Johnach taich a horse can a cluicheadair an áca.
Yeah, first one, my great love from young Kai, my another player that's got bags of ability here, and I think personally should be playing at a higher level, and he's proven that now with his goals in the sòisealtan just now. I'm sure he will get to the next level. So he puts a great delivery in, and just kind of sniffed out where the ball was going to go, and right place at the right time and a good header. And the second one's from a set piece, a corner. Again, Kai with another great delivery, and just kind of gambled in the ball coming into the front area, and a good flick, and just like to see it hit the back of the net, and just brilliant. Obviously, as you touched on, getting first goals coming back to the club. I think someone put it on social media somewhere. It was a certain amount of days. I can't remember the exact number, but to go for that, to coming back and getting the first goal was a great feeling.
When we're speaking about bringing the likes of Nicky in, who has scored goals, knows where the goal is, and creates, he's technically very good as well. Hopefully, he can add a lot more goals to it, as we say, about pushing us over that end line. But we have a good core of players. I trust my players as well, and if we can just get it right for that last 6 games, we should have more than enough.
I mean, I came back if I can help the younger lads, because as a young squad, when you look at it, there's only 2, maybe 3 over 30. As you say, I'll buy experience now under my belt, playing at a good standard at some big clubs. So as a young squad, so yeah, if me and the other boys that I've mentioned that are a bit older can help the younger lads in the games and training to try and progress them a little bit, then brilliant. So that's what I want to do as well. Obviously I want to go and perform myself and do well, but at the same time if I can help the lads, then yeah, brilliant.
You try and get that right blend, because I think Queen of the South this season before I came, they had a lot of young players, and when you go through difficult periods in a season, you need that experience to try and get those younger players through, because confidence can be affected. And as I said, we've come through a little bit of a tough period, but with those experienced players, they can help you through it.
Hafis ag an díseach in a game is clubaichean on fáing amach a líga hyn. Ha Clark den tíchtile gléag da Húras, agus huad Murphy article United nu de bhai has nach cluicheadair. Had máchal idan seirse comas inching ha aghaidh gus servachis a Choinnich.
I think for any footballer and any team is the resilience when things go against you. As I said, we've come through a period where we've lost 3 games in a row, although in those games there's times when we've played really well, but it's just to not let that affect you. And as I said, hopefully we're through that now with the experience that we have in the team and the young players with the quality we have. But especially in football, if your confidence is affected, players take 2, 3 touches when they should be taking 1. They get closed down quicker, they maybe switch off, they don't help their teammates out because they're concentrating on their own game. So in football, if you're confident, and confidence is also a habit, if you're winning games, it's really easy to keep winning games. Hopefully we have a lot of confidence going into the last few games, but you know, football changes week to week. Really week to week, you just got to make sure that you're right week in and week out as an individual and then as a team.
Well, listen, of course it's football, it doesn't always work out that way, but especially recently we've had a few setbacks, but it's that again, the kind of more experienced one, keeping boys on track, keeping the heads down, keep working hard. So I think it's a kind of belief in the changing room that yeah, we can go, we've got a good enough squad, so just believe that we can go and do this and get the promotion that we all want.